Well, you know the game never stops right here in the Ultimate Browns. Big time news, or is it such a big time story? Kenny Pickett is now a Cleveland Brown, traded for a fifth round pick, and DT Aura is no longer with the organization. We'll dive deep into this Kenny Pickett move. Some fans are already looking at it are cynical. Is this going to be a move where Kenny Pickett is going to start or get some snaps or be a person that could be a starting quarterback? We'll discuss that. We'll get to your thoughts about it as well, and we'll talk about what does this mean for the quarterback position in the draft, if anything. We'll come back and do it on this impromptu breaking news episode of the Ultimate Browns. Come on in. You know how we doing on the Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show. We got somebody that's always ready to get the breaking news. So let's get to this right away. And we're going to give you what's going on right now. We got Kenny Pickett. We'll go ahead and let me throw this in here right quick. We'll put this in here. Make sure you guys can see this. Kenny Pickett, fifth round draft selection, going to the Philadelphia Eagles, and DTR is part of that as well. So let's go ahead and I'll upload this really quickly. Let me just make sure I got this highlighted. Let's go. And one moment. But here's the thing. In general, one of the bigger things that I want to get to, whether or not what this means for, does this mean anything for what they're doing in terms of their quarterbacks? Does this mean they're going to change their draft status in terms of what they're looking at quarterback? I don't think those things are going to be something that is going to really affect what they plan on doing. I'm downloading this right now just to get you guys up to speed on what's going on right here. And for me, I look at it this way as a guy who is a little bit younger than your Kirk Cousins. He does not have the injury history like some of these other guys. He does not. I think the Cleveland Browns made a decision that they didn't want to go with the Jacoby Brissetts. They didn't want to go with some of the guys that they've already had, Joe Flacco's in the 40-year range. They wanted to go with somebody who obviously is coming off a Super Bowl, showed that he can be a competent backup. And they really want to, really want a younger guy in that position. I think what they'll do is they're going to give him every opportunity. And I think you see Kevin Stefanski to say this. I think they'll give him every opportunity to win some starting snaps. I think they'll give him every opportunity to show what he has in training camp and to see if he can be a leader. Obviously, he's been a former first round pick of the Pittsburgh Steelers. We've seen a little bit of Kenny Pickett here, and he has his limitations. Not a crazy arm, but when you look at what was available on the market and what they got him for, are you going to be too mad at it? I still think this makes sense that the Cleveland Browns are going to draft a young quarterback. They're going to draft either Cam Ward or Shedeur Sanders. I think this has a lot to do with that. I think they'll still take a quarterback at 2. Kenny Pickett will be a guy that will be in the mix, and depending on how quickly both of those guys, whether it's Cam Ward or Shedeur Sanders, can acclimate themselves to what Kevin Stefanski wants to do, I think this might be a situation. So let's go ahead and read this. This is from Ian Rapoport. The Browns are acquiring Kenny Pickett from the Eagles in exchange for Dorian Thompson-Robinson in the 5th round pick. And it was originally from the Lions, according to sources. During the 2022 and 2023 season with the Steelers, Pickett threw for 4,474 yards, 13 touchdowns, and 13 interceptions across 25 games, 24 starts, while leading the team to a 14-10 record. After signing Russell Wilson 1 year to 1 year deal last offseason, the Steelers sent Pickett in the 2024 4th round pick to Philadelphia in exchange for the 2024 3rd round and a pair of 2025 7th round selections. He's 26 years old. He's a Jersey Shore native who grew up an Eagles fan, played in 5 regular season contests for the team, and finished with 291 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 pick. Philadelphia is likely going to decline Pickett's 5th-year option set at $20.68 million. You take a look at that. And this was and Adam Schefter really broke the news earlier today about 5:30, and he confirmed the same situation. Eagles are trading for Kenny Pickett to the Browns for a 2025 fifth-round pick and Dorian Thompson-Robinson. So we talked about it at the end of the year. DTR didn't show you too much. I thought DTR, I said it like when it came down to the come down. I said DTR right now is looking like a USFL quarterback. I didn't think he showed very much. Still very raw. Didn't show some of the potential that he had an opportunity to show when they set Jameis Winston. Now, here's the thing. Now, let's be for real. Kenny Pickett is not your quarterback of the future. Kenny Pickett is a guy, and I think they did it from this perspective. If I'm gonna see Aaron Rodgers go out and do, the Aaron Rodgers, the Jacoby Brissetts, you see some of the guys that took some money today. You see some guys that made some deals. Justin Fields getting $30 million guaranteed. You see Sam Darnold getting $110 million. You even see Geno Smith a couple of days ago get his big contract. When these quarterbacks started coming off the board, it really started to put a little fire under people to get a quarterback and figure this thing out. I said on UCSS today, I said, man, guys, we got to get a quarterback. I don't care really who it is, figure it out. But I think Kevin Stefanski and Andrew Berry wanted a younger body, 26 years old. I think they wanted to get somebody who has been around a winning organization. Kenny Pickett was with the Eagles for 2 years. They've been a very, very good team. They got a championship ring. So Kenny Pickett is a younger guy. He was a former first-round pick of the Pittsburgh Steelers. He has some skill sets. He has some traits. He has not really done things in the league. He's not blown up, or he's not really done anything to elevate himself and say that he's a day one starter anywhere. I think what they did is they used it as an opportunity to trade a younger guy and flip the room. I think DTR was a third string guy. I think there's a chance Kenny Pickett can end up being a third string guy, depending on what it is. But in my circumstance, as I sit here today, I don't think this means the Cleveland Browns aren't going to do anything rash. I don't think this means Kenny Pickett is starting. I don't think Kenny Pickett is guaranteed anything. I just think that they liked him because he was a little younger, came from a good organization, and it's something new to the quarterback room. Now, let's get to your comments and concerns. 739 people in here. Now, the funny part about this is it's Kenny Pickett. You know how many jokes we had about Kenny Pickett in Pittsburgh. Now, how are you feeling about Kenny Pickett? Right? Let's get to your reactions as well. What we got here, man? What we got? Don't try to listen. Let me know how you feel. We had a lot of we had a ton of Kenny Pickett noise from back in the day. Thomas Howard, let's go. Oh man, Lawrence, you come in ready to go. You oh my gosh, Pickett is a bum. Oh man, with great sports content. We appreciate you, man. A lot of people, the hot saucers, a lot of cats, just seems kind of pointless. So the Browns rather have Kenny Pickett over Joe Flacco and Jameis Winston. We basically gave up a fifth rounder to upgrade on DTR. Oh, hey, Anthony Smith, Browns doing Brown stuff. Hey, people do not like this move. People don't like it. People do not like this move. I would have just went after Fields. Let's see. Lake Erie Monsters and Midwestern Railroad. Kenny freaking Pickett. I'm telling you, bro. Nasty work. Jerry Dugan, at the very least, he's better than DTR. I like him as a long-term backup. Now, listen, he is better than DTR. Let's keep it a buck. He is better than DTR. And this is coming from the Duke knee-jerk. He is better than DTR. I don't know how much better he's. At least DTR can run around a little bit. We're going to see. Got a super chat already. Patrick, oh God, no. Oh God, no. Why do you hate me? Jax is not for listen, the Kenny Pickett noise. Watch this. The Browns is good, man. Everybody was salty like earlier today a little bit, kind of sort of at fake salty at Myles Garrett for, saying he was going, leave, but he turned out he took the money. But the Cleveland Browns know how to really clean that up very quickly. They just come right back and they drop this one on you. You forget all about Myles Garrett. You're like, Myles Garrett is least of our concerns. Oh, man. They should have gave us a pick, man. Kia Adams, bro, what the you know what? Corey, this is disgusting. The only thing I'm scared of is that these geniuses think that they can Sam Darnold him. Hey, listen. Now listen, I've been trying to turn over a new leaf. I've been going to counseling. I've been sitting around with a lot of, people. My mother and father have been mentoring me, and they say, listen, you can't get your blood pressure up over everything that happens with the Cleveland Browns. You can't get your blood pressure up. You got to let some of these little small moves fly under the radar and just be done with it. Go on there, talk 10 minutes about, your boy, Kenny Pickett, and let's get to it and just, dip out. But I'm going to tell you that, listen, I don't want to hear nobody amping this up to try to Sam Darnold this move. I don't want to hear nobody amping this up like this is a diamond in the rough. I don't want to hear this as a gem. I don't want to hear nobody saying now you could just take 45 offensive linemen and wait till next year and Arch Manning. No. Under no circumstances are we moving with that. Like, I don't want to hear it. Matthew, yay, we made a splash inside. We signed baby hands. Hey, there are cats that are not liking this move. Where the Barry fans at? Hey, man, Kenny Pickett is a camp arm at best. Is he better than Winston? No, he's not. DeAndre Black, AB better have some inside information on this. Sean Dunn, Super Bowl quarterback Miles resigned 17-0. Here we come, baby. Hit that like button, man. It's 1,000 people in here. Hit the like button for your boy. I had to listen. I couldn't eat no food. I turned around and said, I thought I was excited. I walked into my house. My brother was like, yo, Browns make a move. I'm waiting to hear it. Adam Schefter, he threw Adam Schefter's name out there. Adam Schefter has reported the Browns are now getting a quarterback, moving DTR and a 5th round pick for said quarterback. I was like, oh, wow, this 5th round and DTR? I'm thinking I'm about to be in there. 5th round DTR. Let me see who we can get. I know Fields is off the table, but, hey, is Anthony Richardson? Maybe, let me see, man. Joe Milton? Yeah, I know, like Milton. I like Milton. I think, and they said it was Pickett. It was Kenny. We need a veteran and add another veteran in this camp arm. Hey, we actually low-key do need to, like, I was like, look, I would not be mad if they was like, no, we're still going to go get Kirk Cousins, or we're still about to go get, I don't know, another top line guy, and we still about to draft somebody. Maybe he's a third. Would you like to pick if he's a, let me throw that out there. All right, here's how we're going to do this. We're going to get interactive. You have a little fun with this. In the beginning of camp, Kenny Pickett is going to be what string? Put the ones in the chat for the ones. He's going to be running with the ones, getting first team reps. At the beginning of camp, is he going to be running with the twos? Or at the beginning of camp, he's going to be running with the threes? This is very easy. Ones for the ones, twos for the twos, threes for the threes. Let's see what the consensus is. Y'all look like y'all don't like it, but what is the consensus on this? Do you got him in the beginning of camp? This is after draft, after all the rookie stuff. At the beginning of opening camp, is Kenny Pickett running with the ones, the twos, and the threes? Put them in the draft. Put them in the chat. Boy, I tell you, man, this gonna be funny. This gonna be funny. Whew. We better have a running game. Starter by week 3. Browns hate us, bro. This is wild. Hey, I bet y'all want Flacco now. Hey, Flacco looking he looking like a snack right now. Pause. Let's get to it. Where were these ones, twos, and threes? I need to know. I need to know where you got my boy. Love Milton. We couldn't get that lucky. You're right. Cousins is a waste. Hey, Randy C, do you like Cousins better than Baby Hands? We're gonna see. Let's see. He is. I'll give him that. We talked about it. I'm all right. So here we go. We about to start where we at now. Twos. Mark. So he gonna be running with the twos. Okay. I ain't mad at that. You see, Ramon, this is why we can't have no fun. You rolling with the sixes? Derek, he's with the threes. Here we go. He with the twos. With the twos. Oh boy. Twos. Everybody seems to think he's gonna be a backup. Joe got him with the threes. Twos, threes. Hey, Evan, you stop playing around. Stop playing around with the ones, man. Twos, sevens. See? Threes. Oh, Corey said one with a straight face. 3.14. Hey, man. Pie. You been running with these pies. Yeah, ones, twos, 3, 2, 3. Okay. Randy, it's only because it's Cleveland. That doesn't feel too good. Joseph has solid 1. Come on. 100. 2. See, this is why y'all play. I can't do nothing with y'all because y'all practice squad, twos, please, 2 to 3s. Woo! He'll be injured. Chantel says super 3s. 3. Hey, listen. See, look, okay. It's not that bad. Think about it. We got another super chat in here. What's up, Lance? Pickett is going to be a practice squad bench player. Listen, I feel like this for the Cleveland Browns. Maybe this is if we read the tea leaves like we've been saying for you guys. If you just pulled up, if you just came into the live stream. Let me take this down so I can, not look crazy. If you just came into the live stream, Adam Schefter, the Eagles are trading Kenny Pickett to the Browns for a 2025 5th-round pick and DTR. So basically, I think this is no more than a move of a 2 to 3. He might project as a backup quarterback, but I wouldn't be surprised if they bring in another veteran quarterback. Right? You're bringing another guy, Jacoby Brissett, Marcus Mariota, whatever the case may be. But this just puts another emphasis on the fact that these boys better. And when I say better, get used to a quarterback because y'all going to have to draft one. You're going to draft one, and that is what it is. You're going to draft one. We appreciate all y'all jumping on. Make sure you guys are watching the Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show. We will be back on tomorrow breaking this down. I promise you that if anybody on the show tries to make this a thing, I will rebuttal. I will hold it down for all of us 2s and 3s in this chat, because I don't think this Kenny Pickett signing is anything to make a do about. I think if you're well-rounded, you're level-headed, this is a depth piece. And if Kenny Pickett is playing games and meaningful games for us, we're in trouble. We are in trouble. With that being said, you never know what G. Bush might pop up. If the Browns decide to do something again, I will pull up on you and do another live. And we appreciate you jumping on at the drop of a hat to support us. So with that being said, we'll catch you tomorrow 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. right here on the Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show YouTube channel. And as always, if something happens, we'll be back. Have a great rest of your evening. And as always, go Browns.